This midweek football report was brought to you by Simple Lubes of Greenwood. No time for an oil change? Simple Lubes will come to you. Simply call them at 992-4268.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Alright, anyway, let's get straight to the pick. Let's get straight to the picks. Alright, first of all, guys, I know nobody's got them right, and I don't understand what's going on. Nate Daddy couldn't get them right. Chris Maxey couldn't get them right. James, you're struggling. Steven, I don't even know what to say for you, dog. Yeah, your picks have been kind of slack right now. Luckily, I took the week off. I got my mind right. Got over the case of the swine flu with the picks. So I'm ready. I'm back here. I'm healthy. I'm 100%. I'm ready to get right into them. First game we're going to talk about, the GTS game of the week. Actually, 96 is traveling to McCormick. We're looking at the GTS game of the week, 96 versus McCormick. Which way are you going?
I'm going with 96, but if they don't come ready to play, McCormick going to put it on. They'll still win, but it'll be a dog fight because they're so much bigger than 96. And they might be faster. I haven't seen McCormick play, but they might be faster because McCormick usually has a lot of speed and a lot of size.
I agree. Steven, you're looking at 96 versus McCormick. Like James said, McCormick, they usually come, they don't come ready to play, but they usually got the size and talent to compete with the 96s and the worst shows of the world. Usually the outcome's not what they want, but when you're looking at McCormick versus 96, what are you saying?
In the end, I think 96 is going to come out with the win. I think it's going to probably be close. I see 96 coming out with at least winning by a touchdown. Yeah,
if the forecast for this game is no rain or anything, the 96 is pass intact and get to work, and I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be any rain in the forecast, which means a long day for the McCormick secondary. I'll take 96 by 2 touchdowns. Moving on, we're going to go to Abbeville. It's going to Crescent this year. Crescent's actually improved a lot. They've actually gotten a little bit better. I think we saw them in the Jamboree. 96 played them this couple of weeks ago, won 20-6 over Crescent. But they play teams tough. Steven, give me a pick on Abbeville versus Crescent.
Like you said, Crescent has improved a lot. I think they got 2 blowout wins or shutout wins against McCormick and Dixie. But they're better than what they've been in the past. But again, I think the Panthers are going to be too much. I'm not sure on the status of their fullback Darrell Elmore, if he'll be playing or starting. I'm sure he'll get some carries on Friday night. But either way, with or without him, Abbeville has shown and has proven to us that despite Elmore may not be there, that they still can win. They got other guys like Mr. Enright, Sammy Head, Batson. They can step up, and the defense continues to play well for the most part. So in the end, I see the Panthers coming out with a 35-7 win over the Tigers.
All right, James, Abbeville versus Crescent. I think it's pretty simple where everybody should be going on this one, but let me hear your pick anyway.
Going with Abbeville. That's just a no-brainer.
Yeah. I'll go Abbeville also. I'm going to go Abbeville by 3 touchdowns. Moving on, we're going to go to Greenwood's homecoming game against West Florence. West Florence hasn't won a game this year. Is it going to start this week, James, against the Eagles?
I don't think so, because I don't think anybody would just let anybody come into their stadium on their homecoming and beat them.
Right.
So if they did, they'll have a sad day. And I'm pretty sure Greenwood won't let that happen, so I'm going with Greenwood for the win.
Steven?
I'm with James on this one. I think Greenwood's going to win at home, homecoming. Big game. West Florence hasn't won a game. Greenwood is looking to rebound. I think Greenwood comes out with the win.
Yeah, I think the only surprise in this game will be who the homecoming queen will be. I'll go Greenwood by 5 touchdowns. They are playing Pendleton. They're playing the Pendleton Bulldogs. I knew it was in there somewhere. Are they going to win is the question.
No, they won't. They will not win, but they will come ready to play.
Right. Then we'll pull out the miracle in Pendleton, Steven. They get the first win of the season.
Only if Pendleton doesn't come out ready to play and just totally gives up. But I don't see that happening. I think Pendleton's a good team. They got some big guys. As far back as I can remember, they've always been good. I think the score will be a little bit closer than most with would think. I think Emerald is improving as the season moves along, but in the end, I think Pendleton is going to be too much. I'll go with Pendleton by 2.5 touchdowns.
2.5. This is like a Las Vegas sports club or something. Anyway, I'm going Pendleton also. It pains me to pick against Emerald, but I think it will be a close game. Hopefully a little bit more closer than 2.5. I'll go 2 1/4. No, I'm just joking. I'll go Emerald, Pendleton over Emerald. I go by 6 points. So I go by a touchdown. Moving on, last game we're going to pick on the high school circuit. Ware Shoals is going to Southside. Well, actually going to Calhoun Falls. Hey, James, you're an ex-Ware Shoals Hornet football player. All he did was catch touchdowns, and kick field goals, and punt the ball.
And make a bunch of tackles. But
Yeah.
that's cool.
What,
I mean, they
what the
know.
heck does that mean?
This is the Ware Shoals sign.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I thought he was waiting for the snap.
No, I'm holding it up the whole time.
I thought that was how you caught the ball, or that was like
I catch the ball like this.
one of those field goals you make in a paper football or something like that.
No, this is a W.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That also stands for a win for
It's
Ware
win.
Shoals on this.
Yeah, this is Ware Shoals. This is win.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Smiling not.
So, all right. So he's going Ware Shoals with the W.
all the way.
Stephen, Ware Shoals versus Southside.
Yeah, Ware Shoals.
Ware Shoals versus Calhoun Falls. Chris Massey's gonna kill me.
Yeah, Ware Shoals is a good team. I got to see them last week, and you know, as long as they come ready like they did last week, even though they didn't get the win last week, they still came ready. You know, and I see that moving along to this Friday's night game, and I think they come out with a win by 3 or 4 touchdowns. So.
Yeah. You know, Southside Christian, Calhoun Falls, doesn't matter. All the same difference is all a W for the Ware Shoals Hornets. All right, let's go college football. College football. Maryland is gonna play Clemson this weekend. What are you looking at, James, when you're looking at Clemson versus Maryland?
This is my upset of the week. Maryland is going to beat Clemson by a field goal. It's going to come down to the last 30 seconds of the game. Maryland's going to drive down the field, get to the 32-yard line, kick a field goal, win the game.
He's already got it played out in his head how it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen, I'm sure if it happened like that, you would be one hurt Tigers fan. So what are you seeing when you see Clemson versus Maryland?
Well, I'm going to stick with my roots. I'm not going to go with no upset. I still think Clemson is a good team, and I think Clemson will win the game. They got some questions with the quarterback, and I hope Sweeney gets them ready, and I hope he comes out, because we can't rely on our defense and the field goal kicker that kick field goals all year to win us games. We're going to have to score, and we're going to have to work on that passing game. But in the end, I see Clemson coming out with the 10-point victory over Maryland.
Okay. I think I'm going to also go upset special. Yeah, I'm going Maryland on this one. All right. Gamecocks are going to play SC State. All right. They just came off a big win over Ole Miss, so this is usually the type of game they struggle with. They come off a big win, then they struggle with a lesser opponent. So, Stephen, give me your professional opinion. Not, who you want to win. Give me your professional opinion who you think's going to win.
Well, in that case, you got to go with USC.
All right. James, SC State coming to South Carolina.
I'm going with South Carolina.
Never
For
saw that one.
For one reason, Eric Norwood. That
Yeah.
boy is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
Not because of Garcia. Not at all, but it's all about Eric Norwood for South Carolina this week.
Yeah. I'll go Gamecocks pulling away in the fourth quarter. They'll win by 2 touchdowns. SEC. All right, the picks have been made. I think everybody good with the picks. Anybody want to change it up? You sure? Because this week somebody's got to get it right. I'm feeling it. For Jonathan Graves, Stephen Miller, James Spikes, this has been another GTS Mid-Week Report. We're at the midpoint of the season, about to enter into some region play. This is my house, but you're welcome anytime. I'm out.
This midweek football report was brought to you by Simple Lubes of Greenwood. No time for an oil change? Simple Lubes will come to you. Simply call them at 992-4268.